Welcome to our product demonstration of Exponent faces. In today's demo, we're going to show you the face matching functionality within our extension. As you can see here, we've created a new case file within X-Ways Forensics, and we've preloaded our case file with some sample photos. To give you an appreciation as to what's in the different photos, I'll switch to gallery view. And as you can see, we have different locations and arrangements of the persons within the photographs. So the first step is to tag the files we want part of our scan or analysis, and then we proceed to the Tools menu and then run the extensions. From the extensions window, we select the Exponent library, and up will come our Exponent library launchpad. From there, we can select the Faces extension off to the far right. And in a second here, we're going to get a pop-up window because we're using a trial license, so we'll dismiss that. And then up comes the main window for Exponent Faces. On this step, we have two things to worry about: the video actions on the left and face detections on the right. Since we're not working with videos, we can check off Do Nothing. And over here to the right, we need to select Detect and Match Faces. On the next step, we can choose how many faces we would like extracted from a given file. It defaults to 10. In this case here, that's plenty. And the precision level is set to medium. This gives us a way of detecting faces, but also making sure that it's not so strict that we might allow a possible match to fall through the cracks because of perhaps position within the photo, whether it would be the background, so forth. The next step is to introduce faces to the extension that are the faces we want to search for. So we call this enrollment, and we're going to click on Add File. Now, you might think you have to add a portrait, like a passport photo. Yes, you could. That would work. But in this case here, Exponent Faces will pull faces out for you from a photo that contains multiple people. So I'm going to select this photo here. And as you can see, the faces get pulled out automatically. And we're going to remove this one. And so we got one person enrolled. On the next step, we need to select the accuracy level. Now, this is a complicated explanation that takes a while or a little more detail. Let me explain it in simple terms. The accuracy rating is in a percentage base. Now, you might think because it starts off at 90, we need to have a higher percentage to get a more accurate result. That is true. However, when we're talking about accuracy, I want you to think about it as probability, the balance of probability that the person on the left looks like the person on the right. Now, the balance of probability that someone might look like the person next to them is probably as low as 5%, probably 2%, or even lower than 1%. By lowering our accuracy from 90 to 30, what we're saying is we still want a high threshold. Now that I've explained this balance of probability to you, 30 is still pretty high. However, 30 upwards to 100 gives us a broader range to find the person we're looking for, but it gives us a broader range in case the faces are more clear or less clear. We explain more about this in a future video, but for now we're going to leave it at 30, and then we're going to move on to the last step. Here, I'm just going to check off in the bottom left-hand corner the Show Face Preview. The reason why we put that there is so that during a media scan where you have lots of evidence and things are, taking a while, you can see stuff flashing up on the screen. And if you're wanting to pay attention to what's happening, that's a nice place to look. You'll also see here in a minute when we start our scan, in the top right corner, any face matching results. And as you can see, this will go pretty quickly, and we're already getting hits on our subject. We're up to 7 matches so far, and as soon as we're done, we're just going to click the OK button and go back to the main window. From here, to view the results, we go to the labels filter up here, and we can see two groups. We have faces and we have faces matched. We activate the faces matched to see the results, and to finish this view we need to recurse and bring everything to view. So this completes our quick introduction to face matching, and we thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in future videos.